Cristina Payne is still on the warpath to get justice after her physical altercation with fellow comedian Corey Holcomb outside of the Hollywood Improv. This time she decided to sit down with one of Corey's arch nemesis, Tasha K. Cristina gave her recollection of the events that took place leading up to the altercation, claiming Corey was the aggressor and had to reach over 2 people just to sock her in the face. She claimed she walked outside and was scolded by Corey and asked, "What are you looking at, bitch?" To which she replied, and then a back and forth of disrespectful words were shared, which led to Corey allegedly punching her in the face. Now, this is interesting because originally she claimed that it was a roast session where Corey couldn't handle the jokes, but now it's a different story of Corey being the aggressor. Now, Corey was very quick to give his side of the story on the 5150 show, as well as bringing on witnesses to corroborate his story. Christina has been teasing alleged footage of that night in front of the Hollywood Improv, but it has yet to be released, and even made t-shirts taking shots at Corey and his fan base. Listen to her recollection of the story right here.
Come out the Improv, I walk out, he is looking at me, like looking at me up and down. He catches me looking at him, watching me type thing. So then he goes, "What you looking at, bitch?" And I was like, oh wow, immediately. This is how we're starting, immediately, right? And he's 12 feet away from me at this point in time. He is going, "Fuck you then, bitch." But right before I got out there, he just told 2 of my friends, "Oh, I can't even be out here fighting like that because my wrist ain't even all the way healed yet." He's like talking, going back and forth, like, "Your mama a hoe." I'm like, "Oh, okay, your mama's a hoe. Like, you a bitch." I'm like, "Okay, you're a bitch." And I'm just like, what are we doing here? This is so childish. I was like, God didn't tell you I was one of his favorites? He didn't tell you to leave me alone? I said, please believe you keep this up and it's only going to get worse for you. He was still talking shit, all woo woo woo, da 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 da. It's people all in front of us. He reaches over 2 people and walks up to hit me in my face. Like, and folks are just like, wow. So then the security dude, he grabs him and then hits him with like a 1-2, and then Corey's starting to fall back. And then Corey's little yes men jump the security guard at the Improv. Then it's 4-on-1, but really with Corey it's 5-on-1. And then you got Joe Torre's son, Cam Torre, side swiping, like, you know, like a football move, like when they, yeah. So he does that to the security guard, whose name is Jamel, and he knocks him over. So he falls to the ground, and now it's like 6 guys on one stopping the security guard who's tried to step in for me after Corey Holcomb.
Because I was going to say, where your niggas at? How many niggas you got living in that house with you, child? I was going to say, where the f*** them niggas at?
It was like maybe 5 people with me. So
he shouldn't have even gotten that close to you to even hit you. It should have been...
It was definitely like people in between. And then my homegirl went to go get the car. And then my other homegirl, she grabbed my stuff that was like out, like my jacket and my purse and my boxes, right, like that. So it was like, and then the other guy who was with us, Jerry Law, was just making sure, you know, nobody else tried to, you know, whatever. So he was trying to help break up the fight as well. There were some good people out there who definitely tried to jump in afterwards to try to break up the fight.
Now, Tasha K also interviewed the bodyguard in question who got into a physical altercation with Corey, and he claims that the story that Corey told was not very true. Corey went on his 5150 show to say that he put the security guard on the ground and got the best of him, but the security guard says that if it wasn't for Corey's minions, it wouldn't have went that way. Listen to what he had to say about what happened that night right here.
I'm good.
We hear you out here protecting women out here from being harassed, you know, by men.
Protecting black women, you know, but all women deserve to be protected, but especially the melanin enriched. The whole thing was definitely unfortunate, but I had to step in.
So you got jumped by Corey and 4 other of his, like, his booty bandits.
That's a good way of putting it. Corey Holcomb Riders, I believe, is a hashtag that's out there. You know, hey, people were saying they had to secure the bag, they got to protect the money. Nobody's on tour. I was really surprised, to be honest. Corey Holcomb is a large individual.
Okay.
This is these are going on sale.
Corey Holcomb hates women
for free. This is just the Corey Holcomb hates women, but there are some other.
You should have just said Corey Holcomb is gay.
Oh well, hey, that too.
With 3 exclamation marks. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
We can definitely print some more out. But
okay.
But I was really surprised by the comedy community and how they reacted, given the fact that he had stepped out of his mind, really his sanity, and punched Christina, not just anywhere, but in front of the improv. And not just in front of the improv, but in front of the front door of the improv. So this is literally the one of the most visible places that you can be in Melrose. And I would think that people would have stepped in to at least put him to the side, to protect Christina, to let him know that what he had done was wrong. But instead, they had the exact opposite reaction and did everything they could to protect Corey from me. Oh.
Okay, right proud hashtag Corey Holcomb Dick Rider. So you got shirts for the game.
It's free for people. You know?
This is hilarious. So yeah, I can see you still got all your teeth. So obviously they didn't get no licks in. If you had 5.
No, that's what was is interesting about watching a lot of the words that Corey Holcomb has used on his show and in the aftermath. For someone that at least he talks about truth and standing on truth and 10 toes this and that, but he has definitely not told the facts of the matter. I'm 6'4", 165 pounds, and he definitely needs all of that.
All right, yeah, all right then. Okay, you in shape, unlike Corey Holcomb. You ain't got no fat sitting around your heart. You ain't got no fatty liver.
I'm a soldier.
I'm glad that you did what you had to do to help that young lady, and then I'm sorry that these big ass niggas tried to jump you for defending a woman. That's a damn shame. And so we need more people out here like you, and I'm glad that you stood up for Christina.
But wait, there's more. While Christina was sitting down talking to Tasha K, she decided to tell another story of another interaction she had with Corey in the past, where Corey got her a motel room, and she claims that later that night, Corey tried to force himself in her room to get a little punani cat. She claimed that Corey decided that he felt entitled to some poom poom because he got her a room and was going to give her a chance to co-host on his show. Not only that, but they decided to discuss Corey's alleged sexual relation with Darlene that was allegedly the reason why him and his wife got a divorce. Tasha K went on to talk about more about Corey and Darlene. Listen to what they had to say about it right here.
Co-host on his radio show, right? So I flew out here from Washington, D.C. And mind you, I'm from California, but I was going to Howard University, undergrad and grad. So that's why I was still in Washington, D.C. So I come back to have this meeting with him. Then he says he got me a hotel room. So I'm like, okay, I didn't flew myself out here. I guess that's the least he could do, get me a hotel room or whatever. He got me a room at this place called Dunes Inn on Wilshire Boulevard.
Okay.
It was some Rudy Pooch shit. I was like, okay, but it was only going to be for a night, so whatever, I'm flying out tomorrow. But he tried to force himself upstairs, like on some, because he was buying the room.
Corey?
Right. Because Corey Holcomb was buying me this motel room, mind you, that he had a right to come upstairs and it was about to go down or whatever. He was like, yeah, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, huh? Like, nigga, no. I was like, I'm sorry. I recall you being married, and I, first of all, do not mess with married men. That's just something I just do not do. My parents have been married for 42 years until my mom passed away. I knew to never be that up.
He tried to come get some pussy from you in the Roach Motel.
He really thought he was about to get some because
you light skinned. We was supposed to put you in the Hilton.
Nigga, I am also Filipino. Okay, so that's why
she ain't even all black.
Right. So that's why. That's why I was like,
go ahead, wanting to fuck somebody at a goddamn Roach Motel, and she's half black and Filipino. Nigga. Now, would you have to gave him some if he would have got you the W?
No, because I don't mess with married men, period.
You
So
stuttered on that. You was like, no. You had to think about it
gave
for a
him some
second.
examples. I was like, dude,
But if he wasn't married and he got that W hotel, would you have gave Corey Holcomb some?
I probably would have made him still wait a little bit, but like I would at least had him in a better mind frame of it all.
Too. Yeah, Corey hit Darlene.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh
His
God.
wife told me.
Oh, the Puerto Rican lady?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said that she caught him cheating with Darlene as well.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, sir, we got that. Oh yeah, the wife told us. But they going through a divorce. She told us everything. She say he likes butt play, all types of shit, bro. Like, yeah. And I can tell a big nigga like that try to pretend he hard. They like their asses played with. I could tell. Yeah.
Girl, it's people here in Hollywood who are saying that he's gay and for real, and they got video of that to prove that. And I was like,
Ooh, shots fired, bro. Shots fired. He already know. I'll upload the recording. He don't want that recording of his wife out saying that. I was just like, play with me if you want to. You have?
I met her in Washington, D.C. backstage at a show. And this is also when I met that pastor that was on his podcast a week ago lying about me, who invited me to a private Bible study in his hotel room during a snowstorm, trying to lay hands on a bitch. So pretty much he hired actors or some thirsty open micers to be on his show and wrote them a script and was like, we got to deny everything because the truth was out too much already. So once it went viral, like once Comedy Hype picked it up, and then TMZ wanted to break the news. But my attorney was like, don't say nothing yet. Just chill for right now.
Man, it seems like Tasha K is still going after Corey's manhood as well as Christina. I wonder who's been telling her that Corey might be on the DL. Anyway, what y'all think about what she had to say? Do you think that Christina is clout chasing? Do you think that the video is ever going to drop of the altercation she had with Corey? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.